Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about a very common problem that a lot of reptile owners have with their snakes, which is the bad shed. Now basically it's very simple to prevent a bad shed. All you need to do is you need to maintain proper humidity levels. Once you notice that your snake begins to lose its colors, from that moment on you need to keep the humidity inside your cage between 60 and 70% until the animal completes the shed. Now if for whatever reason you notice that the humidity levels have dropped significantly, basically if you allow that to happen you're risking a bad shed. Now sometimes the snake would shed halfway and you have patches of the old skin remaining, and sometimes it will just shed the skin around his head and will not be able to take the skin off the rest of his body. And the worst case scenario is when the snake is not able to take the skin on his head off, and especially the old eye caps, you know. Now if that happens, what you need to do is you take the animal and you put it in a tub halfway full of water of no more than 90 degrees, and you put the animal for about 3 to 4 hours in there, and you make sure you have the lid on securely attached so the snake doesn't escape, and let the snake soak in for 3 to 4 hours. Then all you need to do is gently hold the snake, take a piece of paper towels dipped in a little bit of water, and gently start rubbing the snake's head. And you can see that the snakes don't like to have their heads touched, but be very gentle and just rub the head, the area where the skin has begun to peel. Just rub it with water for about 10 minutes and you'll notice that the skin will begin to come off. Once you notice that, you can use your nails if you have sharp nails, or use a piece of tweezers to gently grab the old piece of skin and gently pull it off. Now as I mentioned, you need to be very careful since snakes get stressed very easily, and the head is a very sensitive area, so be very careful and don't put too much pressure, but keep rubbing off, and you'll be able to take the eye caps off. Now what can you do to prevent this from happening is make sure you have adequate means of monitoring the humidity levels in your cage. The simplest way is to buy one of those little devices here from Flukers, which shows you the temperature on the left and the humidity levels on the right. Now in my cage the humidity is 35% right now, since I have the glass open and it's winter time, so the humidity in the room is very low. And the way I maintain my humidity is I take my spray bottle from Zoomet. This thing is called the Moto Mister, which takes 2 AA batteries, and it has a large bottle, 48 ounces, and it's very easy. You just squeeze the trigger and it sprays water in your cage. That's all there is to it. Very easy way to maintain humidity levels. Now a lot of you keep your snakes in fish tanks with the screen top, and you use either infrared light bulb or some of you use the ceramic heating elements. Now both of those devices dry the cages very quickly. They heat up the air and all the humidity just escapes out of the tank. So what you need to do is have some sort of a way to keep that humidity inside the cage. And what I used to do when I had my animals in fish tanks, I had all the fish tanks covered with this foil, which you can get from Lowe's or Home Depot for about 15 to 20 bucks a roll, and you just cover the entire fish tank with this. Cut a couple holes for the light bulbs, and this will help you keep the humidity in. And that's all there is to it, to prevent the bad shit. So please subscribe to my channel if you find this video interesting, and ask any questions.